Most people don't fail because they're untalented. They fail because they stop too soon.
They start going to the gym, then quit after 2 weeks. They start learning a skill, then give up after a month.
They start a YouTube channel, upload 3 videos, then vanish. The real difference is consistency.
Successful people choose a different path. They focus on building systems that last.
We'll break down how to build consistency using psychology, habit systems, dopamine control, and identity shifts.
If you've ever struggled with discipline or motivation, this will show you how to stay committed.
You will learn how to become consistent without willpower alone. Why is consistency so hard? Your brain isn't designed for long-term goals. It cares about immediate comfort and rewards.
Scrolling feels easier than studying. Fast food feels easier than cooking. The brain loves instant dopamine.
Most people quit during the invisible progress stage. This is where improvement happens internally before you see proof. Most people unknowingly reinforce bad identities every day. They tell themselves, "I'm lazy," or "I never finish things." Eventually, the brain starts accepting those labels as truth. This identity then shapes your behavior automatically. Start smaller than you think. This is one of the biggest reasons people fail. They start too aggressively with extreme diets or 2-hour workouts. This intensity leads straight to burnout. Your brain cares more about sustainability than intensity. Small habits matter because they actually survive.
10 push-ups daily can create real workout momentum. Small actions reduce the resistance in your mind.
Resistance is the biggest enemy of progress. Consistency is simply making the starting process easier. Once momentum begins, continuing becomes much easier. The hardest part is starting, so stop trying to be perfect. Perfectionism destroys consistency. One missed day shouldn't mean you quit the entire habit. Consistency is not perfection. It is about the power of repetition, even when things aren't flawless. Consistency is built on repetition. A short workout or reading 2 pages still counts. Habits are easier to maintain than to restart. Learn how to scale down instead of quitting. If you can't study for hours, study for 20 minutes. Protect the routine above all else. Modern life makes consistency hard. Your attention is constantly under attack. Constant stimulation trains your brain to expect instant rewards. This creates a destructive dopamine cycle.
Over time, deep work starts feeling painful. Reading feels slow and studying feels boring.
This is not entirely your fault. Your dopamine system simply adapts to overstimulation.
Productive tasks begin to feel underwhelming. That's why reducing overstimulation matters. When dopamine levels normalize, your focus improves naturally. You stop fighting your own brain. Boredom is actually important. It resets your attention and prepares you for what matters. When your brain stops expecting constant stimulation, normal work becomes easier again.
That's why some of the most consistent people intentionally protect their focus. They understand attention is one of the most valuable resources. Why most people keep restarting? You've probably experienced this before. A new month starts and suddenly you become highly motivated. You create a huge plan and tell yourself this time will be different. Then life happens. Energy drops, stress increases, and suddenly the routine collapses again. The problem is not that you failed. It's that your system only works under perfect conditions. Real consistency requires routines that survive bad days. Because bad days are guaranteed. The strongest systems work even when motivation disappears. Use visual tracking to see your progress. A calendar or streak tracker creates visual evidence of consistency, and that evidence matters psychologically. You may not see physical changes immediately, but seeing proof of your sessions strengthens your identity.
You've got this.
Keep going!
Almost there.
Even on bad days. If you remember one thing from this video, remember this.
Consistency is less about intensity and more about repetition. Small actions repeated for years will outperform massive effort that only lasts a few weeks. So stop waiting for the perfect mood, the perfect Monday, or the perfect motivation. Start smaller. Focus on becoming the type of person who keeps showing up. Consistency then becomes part of your identity. What would your life look like 1 year from now if you finally became consistent? Like and subscribe for more.